Alright, I'm back with another stack of silver missions. Now, I'll show you my collection right now. I'm only, I believe I'm hitting 2.5 month mark. Might be 2 in a week, 2 months in a week. Of collecting silver, stacking silver. Now, the silver I do stack other than the silver you see, and all the silver you're gonna see today, I do buy like around spot price. I don't pay all that. I know some stuff have premiums, and the highest I'd have paid on the premium is 50 cents. And that just started like 2 days ago when silver hit 18.50, and then it dropped back down to 18.40 something. But yeah. Oh, let's just shoot. It's my NFL 1 ounce round. Houston Oilers. Okay. Let's show off a couple more things. Everybody gotta have a little bit of Franklin in their life. I'm walking liberty. Gotta have your boy Kennedy. Now, my quarters, nickels, dimes, and actually, most of my Ben Franklin's. I believe I got my Walking Liberties out of except one. I will share you which one when I get to it. But most of my Walking Liberties came in like the little mint sets, the collectible mint sets, the $50, collector sets that the mint made. I just popped open the sets and took them out. But everything else I buy out of, you can see the Liberty. I buy out of the junk pile. Yeah, that's where this quarter came from. Junk pile silver. But I mean, with anything I do, I actually do a little research before I just jump in. And the best thing I could tell you, don't start off running to these. And what I mean by to these, anything that's in the case. Anything. And I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, you can buy it all day, every day. Oh, it's the best purchase. The worst is when you're going to go try to sell it. Why? Because at the end of the day, you can't get the coin out unless you break it. And that means it was not worth your time. So we go into a moment where we gotta do something about all we can have is silver. That's the only way you could buy something. The person that is really hungry is gonna break their case to feed his family. So it was a waste of time and money. That's all I gotta say about the cases. Now I love them. That's why I have them. I started off with just only this case right here. But it's the worst case to have. I just loved it the quarter. It was actually flawless. Like, beautiful. What was graded by the worstest company? I guess. I don't know. Don't nobody else like. Might as well say I put it in the case myself. That's what they look at it as. But by looking in junk piles, you actually find stuff like this. You realize something wrong with this quarter? Wasn't stamped good enough. What are stars that supposed to be right there, right there? Now it looked like they tried to stamp one right there. You see that? I look real hard. But look at this quarter. It's not heavily circulated. So them stars should be there. But they're not. I'm moving them around so you can actually see if it's scratches or stuff, you know, just to show you this quarter have not been through the worst. There's no reason why the stars should not be visible. But yeah, you just find stuff like that. Now, this one I found. This is the Walking Liberty that I actually found in the junk pile. It's the youngest one I have, 1918. Okay. Now with this one, I bought out of a bar shop, and I will never buy another coin for them. I bought this in a couple of quarters, and also this quarter that you was just looking at from all the same place. And I'll let you know when I get to the other course. But the reason why I say I'll never go there again, I paid $20 for it. So I know they were going for more than that. That's the only reason why I bought it. Because it was pretty much like Spot when it comes to this. But the reason why I say I won't go back there, as you know and I know, so I shouldn't have had to ask. They charged me taxes. I say never again. It is illegal to charge taxes. And this is a new little corn store I'll be going to. That's why I picked this one up. I also got this there. I should like this. So, come here, buddy. Must be nice. Put the cup on. Got this because of that beautiful lady right there. Okay. I didn't have a 1964. I had some all of 40%, but I didn't have a 90%. So I got this when I got the walking Liberty out the junk pile, the 1918. And I grabbed this one. But what upset me the most was, you know it's in a junk pile, so I give both of the coins to the man. I put the Walking Liberty over this one on purpose because how shiny it was, to keep him from not putting his fingerprints on it like this, walking to the register. And that's exactly what he did. He stuck his hand just like this and walked over there to the register. He was waiting for the dude to finish using the register, and he wanted him to ring it up too. So what he do? He say, "Suka, suka, 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 suka." Oh, you know that burned me up. He just say, "Suka, suka, 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 suka." And trust me, if you really pay attention to it, oh, you see it is like right there. You see it? And I know it's more if you just actually really pay attention to it, but you see that line on that T so good. But when you go to the same place all the time, you know what your people are going to do. So you try to put in little steps to help prevent it. You can't tell them what to do with it because it's not yours until you buy it. And it's a pawn shop. So at the same time, You cannot make your premium go up just because you're so fascinated with a porn. Because then they're gonna realize it's in the wrong pile. But yeah, I bought this one too. Got this one for $5. But I liked it because they had them looking like buckwheat. See that there? I had to stick it straight up. Yeah. Now I got this at a different place. Yep, that's how much I paid for it, $19. At an old corn shop. It's a real old corn shop. Okay. I picked this up in the new. I guess I saw them both of them at the same time. Focus. No, I don't want to focus on these. But they're nothing but just little 10-ounce rounds. I mean, 1/10 of an ounce. I'm sorry, I was talking about 10-ounce rounds. I already showed you the dime, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, I just wanted the PCGS, and they said that on there. But whatever. I got this one. And this came from the new corn shop I've been going to. It was actually something else in this case. I took it out and put this in there. Because it was so flawless, the case just scratched the hell up. But I was so upset because yesterday, showing my friend how case could be deceiving, and on the drop the coin, I accidentally touched the coin. See it right there on the neck. You know that upsetted me. But yeah, just to show you how case can be deceiving. Look at that. So that shows you how the back is. I'm not gonna mess around and touch it again. Playing around with it. That just teach you, don't play with your toys if you really like them to stay the same way they came. That's what the case is for, to protect you. Or you could wear some gloves like I'm supposed to have on for the video, but I gotta put them on. I'm gonna throw it on in a quick second because I'm getting to the part where I gotta touch the other stuff. Now you see this stuff is out, but I actually have cases for them. I just pulled them out for the video for you. Now I bought this from the corn shop. Well, I'm not even gonna call it a corn shop because it's a jewelry shop. Bought this from the jewelry shop. And the only reason I bought it is because, yeah, I like that tone. See that tone? I like that. I couldn't take that out of set because it's a set, you know. So I had to give me an extra one. And I bought this one. Now, I paid, you ready? $22 with the 50-cent premium. So I paid $22 just because it was the Panda. People pay more than that every day on eBay. I looked it up. Almost $100 coin. If not, $22. That's why. Now, another thing I want to talk about, I got this one time first too, is why I have so much silver right now. I smoke. I start thinking about stuff. How many packs of cigarettes do I buy? 2. Because by the next day, I only have a few cigarettes left. Talking now, I'm actually 35 a cigarette. I occasionally have a drink. How many bottles of liquor do a person buy? Right. Beautiful. I paid $2 for this. Okay. I believe I paid $15 for this one. $15 for that. This cost me, I believe, $10. Didn't even pay. That's not even how much it costs to get it graded. Nowhere near. I'm not finished spending. I paid $20 for this. $5. I can't pay all that. I go to work every day. I come home every day. I have bills. I can't afford that. $10 for a half ounce. I can't afford. Let me put on this glove up real quick. So now we get to the stuff. It done had enough fingerprints. I don't need no more. Remember, I buy it out of junk pile, so I'm not the only one looking at it. My one-ounce ball. If it don't come like this, it's just in a little box with them all just piled up together on top of each other. Now this one, yep, took a whole gram away when they did that. I know because I weighed it. But I liked it. I liked it so much. I believe I wore it for like almost a month, probably about 2-3 weeks. I said, I'm gonna put you back in the sunlight. So that's what I did with her. Now this one was in the case. actually this case. But I bought this when I first started, and what I figured out was it was clean. So guess what? It's only worth what it is, $20, and that's actually how much I paid for it. $20. Now these was going for $18. Did it? So about how long the video get, but I just want to show you what I have. I believe I paid $19 for this. $19. This one simple was at 17. That's the thing. So we getting to the point where this is when I first started. So it was at 17 and some change, and I was paying 18, $19 out the door. Yep. It's my little collection. I like it. I like it a lot. And I love that toning on it. I said that was in somebody's album. Had to be. I like how they split it up like that. Just no quarters I got. This one I actually found that worked. Okay. Now this one I popped out the set. And these the coins that I had got taxed on. That don't even supposed to be in now. I guess my wife threw that in there. I just actually found this when I found the other silver quarter. it wouldn't go through the gas machine, so I had to trade them out. And that's when I realized it was actually a silver quarter. I knew why that one wouldn't. It wasn't a quarter period. So yeah. And they just so shiny because I actually popped them out of a collection set. But let's look at these. This don't make no sense. The video up 30 minutes already. And the rest of it is just junk pile silver. Focus. Exactly, there's some pretty good looking junk pile silver. We're just pulling all the pretty ones out. Got this for $3. No, you gotta have that one. And just a couple of few necklaces, a few necklaces. Okay, and the last this one. Oh, don't drop it. Yep. Beautiful. Alright. Now let me know what y'all think about my collection. And please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let a friend know.